We have when it comes to the forecast. This morning we start near 40. We will make it back near 60 degrees, if not in the low to mid 60s for points further inland. I think some of our lakeshore counties will hold in the 50s today as a warm front tries to lift. Now, as the warm front lifts, that is where our wind speeds are really going to rev on up here. So as the warm front lifts from south to north here, it's also going to lift in the warmth. We peak for a few hours at best. I think we have a chance for a few isolated thunderstorms through the afternoon as a cold front quickly sweeps on through. And then we have our own slippery slope that we go down. We're in the low 60s through the afternoon, potentially for some of you. And then we dive back into the 40s through the evening. And then we all end up in the 30s as we approach midnight tonight. What radar looks like right now is not too menacing. Early this morning, actually about an hour ago, almost all of Northeast Ohio had green on its screen, which meant we were all experiencing rainfall. Now, most of this is outbound. This is going to allow a warm front to try to lift through. So that was the first batch of rain. I think we continue with the isolated activity for the next several hours, a little bit more scattered as we go through early afternoon as the actual front approaches too. Just ahead of that, a little convective activity too when it comes to the idea of some thunderstorms. Where our wind gusts are right now, not super impressive. We've seen it before. We will see it again. But our wind gusts right now anywhere from about 20 to 40 miles per hour, especially further south. And as I mentioned, that's where the highest wind gusts are going to start first. So that will lift further north, and that alludes to the fact that everyone today is going to be gusty. We are going to experience windy conditions regardless of your location. We will have gusts potentially 50 to 60 miles per hour as we have 2 alerts in place across the area. We have a high wind warning as well as a wind advisory. Regardless of which one you're under, today is going to have some problems when it revolves around wind. Not only power outages are possible here, but down tree limbs. You get the idea of travel being impacted not only on the ground, but also at Cleveland Hopkins too, the Akron-Canton area too, the regional airport there as well. We'll keep you posted as we go through the afternoon online here at WKYC.com and then bring you all the latest on our evening newscasts as well. Here is that first batch of rain outbound impacting someone else now, but we enter a window of dry opportunity here. I think we could have some isolated sprinkles, but this is going to allow our temperatures to boost, our winds to ramp right up, and then we get colder air. There's a cold front mixed in here somewhere because this is really disorganized in nature. Colder air will eventually funnel in, and that will drop our temperatures as we go through the evening. So how does it play out in your National Zymer hour-by-hour forecast? Well, this is still about 8:30, 9 in the morning. Temperatures continuing to lift, scattered in nature. I don't think a lot of this rain going to have a whole lot of steam to it until we approach early to mid-afternoon. I think a few thunderstorms as the front actually nears, and then temperatures are going to start to slide as we go through late afternoon, early evening. Temperatures are going to be back in the 40s before you know it, and then in the upper 30s, mid 30s as we approach 10 p.m. And a little lake effect snow as we take on a westerly wind there. It is going to be a very windy day with a tale of 2 seasons from start to finish. We're back right at March standard by tomorrow, near normal. We do have the chance for a little rain late in the day in your Union Home Mortgage extended forecast. Drier days through the middle of the week until our next system is here late week. A lot to pack into this forecast, Austin.
A lot going on there. Peyton, thanks so much.